The film opens in Mahal Island Resort in the Philippines. We see a group of friends and families are gathered for the wedding of Darcy Rivera and Tom Fowler. Darcy appears at a dinner party where she meets with her mother, Renata, who thinks the big wedding is too flashy. Meanwhile, we see Tom on the motorboat. Is preparing a surprise for his wife, Darcy, that gets startled by the security guards and falls into the water. Tom's mother, Carol, then shows up with her second husband, Larry. Meanwhile, Darcy's father Robert arrives with his new younger girlfriend Harriet, which upsets Renata because she still hates Robert even after they broke up. A while later, Tom also arrives at the party, surprising Darcy and Robert. While Darcy and Tom try to spend time together, Tom is pulled away by his best friend Ricky, leaving Darcy with her younger sister, Jamie. To further complicate matters, Darcy's attractive ex-boyfriend Sean arrives at the party on a private helicopter. Who was invited by Robert? He calls Darcy DD. And his presence annoys Tom, as everyone can see that he is clearly jealous. We then see Tom delivering an awkward speech, which doesn't go well. Later, Tom's sister Jeannie gives a speech and discusses about her recent marital troubles. After the end of the party, Darcy and Tom try to wind up and get intimate with each other in their bedroom. But they are interrupted by Carol, who comes to say words of encouragement that she thinks are encouraging but really aren't. In the end, the husband and wife sleep separately. The next morning is the wedding day. During the preparations, a group of pirates head towards the island after seeing a couple's wedding website. Renata, Jamie and Carol help Darcy get dressed, but she senses that something is wrong. She texts Tom to meet privately and Darcy says she thought it was too much that everyone came to the Philippines for her wedding because she never wanted a big wedding. They argue until they decide they should call off the wedding, just as pirates attack the resort and take the staff and guests hostage. A while later, Tom returns to the wedding and witnesses the pirates. He runs to warn Darcy and finds her inside a room. Meanwhile, the pirates force everyone into the pool and demand a ransom of $5 million. Knowing how wealthy Robert is, Tom then gets Darcy out of her room and tells her what's going on. They see an armed pirate trying to get in and try to come up with a plan to capture him. Tom wants to trap him in a net, while Darcy thinks spraying his eyes with hairspray would do the trick. While they both tried to subjugate him with their own ideas, they both get taken down and are tied up together. The pirates then head to their leader, bringing the couple with them on a gem cart. On the way, Darcy asks for a cigarette from one of the pirate and sets the driver's head on fire, causing the pirates to jump out of the cart and leaving the couple to try to gain control of the driverless cart. The couple then attempts to get out of the cart as their hands are tied up together. They manage to jump out, but Darcy's dress gets caught and is mostly torn as the cart falls over a cliff. One of the pirates then starts shooting unconsciously, leaving the couple run for a cover. They are then attacked by one of the pirates, but Darcy manages to pull the grenade out of his hand and Tom kicks him, causing him to fall onto a rock, killing him. But this makes Tom nervous about killing a man. Darcy and Tom then tried to find a way to break free, but Tom tells Darcy to be careful with the grenade she's carrying, as it has no pin and could explode if she drops it. They then try to find an area with good signal to call for help, but get chased by several pirates, leaving Darcy to drop her phone. They find a tower where they descend and Darcy throws a grenade at the two pirates, alerting the others to their location when it explodes. When the couple lands, they are horrified to see their loved ones as hostages and try to find a way to help them. Later, the two head to the kitchen to find a way to cut their bindings. Just as they cut themselves free with a deli slicer, a female pirate walks in. Tom then fights the pirate until he knocks him through the glass window. When Darcy regains consciousness, she shortens her clothes and puts on boots so she can jump into action and help Tom save his loved ones. Darcy and Tom find the resort's main office, but realize they have no internet. The owners, Margie and Ace, hide the couple in their bunker, intending to Tom's wound. Margie reveals that last summer the resort was attacked by pirates, which Tom already knew. Darcy yells at Tom about this and the way he sabotaged himself and his own insecurities that caused him to throw a big wedding. Tom replies that Darcy is confident, although she isn't, although she is also scared. Tom then takes responsibility for the hostages because he brought them all there. As the second pirate approaches, Ace and Margie send the couple into the tunnel. But Tom gets out and gives himself up for capture, leaving Darcy to hide. The pirates then takes Tom to the other hostages. He says a phrase in Balinese to the pirate, which means screw your grandfather, and then holds Sean at knife point. Tom deduced that Sean was the bad guy who hired the pirates, because Sean had made that sentence earlier and Tom thought the pirates were Balinese. He even pulls out a wedding invitation that one of the pirates had. And Tom reveals that Sean was hoping to get a ransom from Robert for not giving him the investment money. Sean then gives up the act and breaks free, joins the pirates and holds Tom at gunpoint. At the same time, Darcy begins to feel bad about being caught up in Ace and Margie's fight with Tom. So she is motivated to save everyone herself. Sean then takes the lead pirate with him to go find Darcy. He uses Harriet as collateral and takes her with him in his helicopter. Meanwhile, Darcy arrives with a gun and tries to reconcile with Tom before confronting the pirates. The pirates then take Darcy with the other hostages. Where one of the pirates personally wants to kill Darcy because she burned his face. The others then find out that Harriet was in on "You plan" all along when Larry recorded the whole thing and took tapes of her and Sean making out. Meanwhile, in the helicopter, Harriet kills the lead pirate by hitting a pressure point to paralyze him and then throws him from the helico. Darcy and Tom come up with a plan by having an impromptu wedding ceremony in the pool, which the pirates allow. Carol leads everyone to sing the song, albeit before the couple take the opportunity to fight back. They killed the pirates with another grenade and set off fireworks which alert Sean and Harriet. Ace and Margie then help the guests get to safety. While Darcy and Tom try to stop the bad guys, the couple then makes it to the docks, where they defeat a young pirate and try to take the motorboat with which Tom intended to surprise Darcy. They are then found by Sean, who tries to get Darcy on his side, but she refuses to join him. She and Tom jumps in the boat while Sean hangs on to go after them. Meanwhile, Harriet tries to shoot them from the helicopter. As Darcy accelerates the boat, Tom and Sean are caught in a parasail that flies up. Tom uses a fake hair with a knife and Darcy uses a cake knife that Carol gave her to cut the parasails, causing Sean to be torn apart by the helicopters, blades and Harriet to fall into the sea when the helicopter crashes. At the end, Darcy and Tom make it back to the island where they make a perfect reconciliation and agree to have a wedding. The authorities then come to arrest the surviving pirates, and Darcy and Tom end up getting married. Jamie and Ricky, who were hooking up, then accidentally set off the final fireworks.